Hey there, Aries. Welcome to your reading for the week of January 8th. This week, definitely check out astrojar.com for more awesome readers and astrologers. But let's see what we have going on for you this week. And yes, I feel like you are changing things up this week. You have the Ace of Spades. Definitely a card of changing things. And I feel like you are looking at past struggles and how you can make sure that they don't happen again in the future. You have some very interesting, it's very interesting how it's kind of laid out here. You have this card, you have the Five of Spades. Fives can loosely represent renovation. They can loosely represent like renovating your life, making some sort of change to your life that kind of upgrades it in some way, but probably because of the past, probably because of something that you were trying to avoid from happening again. And that's definitely the feeling I get for you this week. I mean, it seems like it's kind of like your main focus. So and I do think it'll be very beneficial. Again, Five of Spades, taking some sort of a risk so that something from the past doesn't come back around. Again, I feel like it's different for all of you. For some of you, it could be a financial risk so that you can improve your financial situation. For some of you, it could be, a risk in a relationship. You could be leaving a relationship hoping to get into a better one, and all this other stuff comes up with this card. So I think that you're all kind of going through these things. And I do feel like these changes that you're making at this time will be beneficial. Next, you have a Jack of Clubs, which is you. And again, I do feel like maybe some of you have to make some sort of small sacrifice at this time. But I think you'll actually, the message I'm getting is that you'll be seeing results sooner than later. So kind of an interesting message. Again, not the normal message that I get on this card, but it's almost like you're sacrificing something to get something better in the very near future. And again, I think you'll see results very, very quickly. So if you are sacrificing something, like I don't know, like the thing that keeps popping into my head is like you're investing money into something and you won't see money in the future, or again, you're leaving a relationship or something. I feel like with this card, I just feel like saying again, that you're going to see results very quickly. So I really think you have nothing to worry about. And I definitely don't think it'll be that much of a risk with that Five of Spades for you to make this change or to take this risk. So definitely something I think you should do. Next, you have the Jack of Hearts. So if you're single, you could be meeting somebody. This is a card of an admirer, somebody who's interested in you. And if you're not single, this is a card of play and just a card of doing things that you enjoy, like socializing and meeting new people. Definitely, I think that, at the beginning of this year, 2018, I definitely have been getting a lot of messages about, I think people are really focused on, surrounding themselves with the right people and, possibly, not necessarily, I don't think people are, cutting other people out of their lives. Like, maybe you have a friend and, maybe they're just not, exactly right for you. It's not like you're just going to kick them to the curb, but, you definitely might be doing things like deciding that you're going to spend less time with, negative people or, something along those lines. So, a lot of you could be making those tough decisions as well, where maybe it's like you have a friend, but, they're not exactly right for you. But I do think, again, it will be beneficial. Next, you have the Joker coming up here. One of my favorite cards in the deck. Definitely a very good card of being busy. Again, we have a lot of fiery energy this year, a lot of very busy energy. So I think that people, just in general, are going to be busy. But I also feel like this is you kind of creating your own reality at this time. I get kind of like the magician card type of feel to this. So I think a lot of you are kind of realizing that you can create your own reality and are kind of working towards making that happen. And finally, we have the Four of Hearts card of newness, as I always say, new things coming in for you at this time. Again, Five of Spades can also represent newness, can represent new energy, new opportunities coming into your life. But I definitely feel like this is representing new things. It could represent new love, new businesses, new things like that. It can also represent new commitments. It can be you being asked to take a commitment. And again, with some of these cards here, maybe this risk is that maybe your work or something is asking you to take a risk to to commit more to the business. Or maybe you're being asked by another business, like another company or something, to make a commitment to a new company, and they're asking you to leave your old job. So definitely something to think about. It's also an amazing card for moving, and also a great card for travel as well if you're doing any of those things. But very interesting message. I think it'll be an interesting week for you as always, but it looks good. So thank you for watching and enjoy your week.